Alright guys and gals, we're at the historic mill in Tyrone again. We're here today to show you the operating wood shop that's upstairs. I didn't have permission to go upstairs last time. Well, I hadn't sought permission, so therefore I didn't have permission. I never go into anybody's wood shop without permission, so I've been given permission, so we're going to go in and have a look. I just wanted to show you around the outside of the building a little bit. One of the things I didn't capture in my last video is this great big bell above the front door. Still got a rope and a pulley attached to it, probably still operational, which is very, very cool. So yeah, they're celebrating their 175th anniversary this year. So we'll just take a little walk inside. Excuse me. We'll take a little walk inside and we'll go right upstairs this time. And here's some of the wood-crafted things they're produced. I'm not sure if those are, these cutting boards are produced in this mill or not, or from another mill. But you can see around all the lovely antique-y type things. Oh wow, I missed this old saw here. Look at that one right there. Great big old saw. Lovely. Lovely. So, alright, yeah, without further ado, let's take a walk upstairs. Show you some of the things that are around. Old scythes and sleighs. Old tools of the trade. You know, all the things it takes to run a mill. Big old pulleys and block and tackles. All manner of thing. Nice old spinning wheel up there. Lots of old sacks. Flour sacks. Here's something I spotted that I hadn't ever spotted before while I was out here. There's an old hang tank telephone on the wall here. This is very cool. So I've been told I can go up to the wood shop. So let's take a little gander up and see. Now, this is one of the oldest operating mills in Canada. I'm not sure if it's the oldest, but it's one of the oldest operating in Canada. And we're just northeast of Toronto here. So this is a beautiful historic heritage building for our area. It's great that they're celebrating their 175th anniversary. So I thought I'd take a minute to come up and have a little walk inside the wood shop as I have permission. Now some of you have expressed interest in having a look inside the wood shop and how things operate, things like that. You can see, we'll go right in. And above, you can see there's this old shaft with a bunch of wheels on it. It looks like it operates a number of the devices up here. Now it would be operated from water down below through you know, a series of wheels and gears, shafts. There's a massive belt that runs right in through there, comes out along, and runs that main central wheel, which then there, you know, clutches and whatnot would be engaged to operate devices like this. You can see the belt running up into the mechanics of the system. That's just a sanding wheel, and there's another flat sanding disc there as well. It seems you can turn anything that's on a shaft, really, which is very, very cool. On this particular shaft here, they've got it looks like a wire wheel that's almost worn out for cleaning different things, and a grinding stone. Different discs and grinding stones hung up on the walls for whatever application that they may be running. Now I understand they make a lot of Adirondack chairs, benches, things of that nature here, which are for sale. Now I don't believe this mill is rendering down large timber into lumber, but believe they have their lumber brought in now, and this mill still water powered, and you know, makes other things as a woodworking shop. So I thought a lot of you guys and gals would like to see this, as there was an interest expressed. This is a very cool machine. I'm not sure what it does. Probably a thickness planer would be my guess. Look at the beautiful old, I'm not sure if you can see that, hand painting on the side. All the wheels and pulleys that it takes to operate. So I thought some of you engineering folks, or reverse engineering folks, might like to have a little bit of a look and just see how some of the things are done these days in an old way. Okay, so there's a lathe. That would be operated, you know, obviously by a chisel, you know, to make your cuts with. And again, there's the wheel and the belt that runs up to the shaft that drives it all the way from over here, all the way over there from that other main shaft, which is great. Look at how big some of the wheels are on these shafts to turn and operate the different shafts for different devices. Very, very cool. So one of the reasons why I'm out here doing this today is I was enjoying a premiere of a channel I like. That channel is called Sean's World. He was premiering an antique shopping video he did. He premiered it yesterday, and I got to talking to some people in the chat about this place, and they expressed interest in seeing it. So, you know, in addition to my other viewers, hopefully some of those viewers have come over and have a little look-see and enjoy this video. Now, my friend Sean from Sean's World, he's an Englishman, and he's in France. So when he does his antiquing, he's out in his fairly local area in France doing his thing there, which is very, very cool. They get antiques over there. They're much older than what we have here in Canada, but antiques nonetheless. And at Sean's World, he enjoys, well, he has an Etsy store. He buys and refurbishes antique copper, which is very, very cool. So I'll drop a link to Sean's World if you want to check that out. He's a skilled guy, carpenter type fella, contractor. He works in, he actually works at restoring an old chateau in France from time to time, which again is very, very cool. I love history. And all right, you see this old barrel here. All right, look right on the top there. 1846 Tyrone Mills. Very, very cool. Now over here, this is the part of the shop that's called the Cooper's Corner. Okay, they would have employed their own cooper to make barrels with all those years ago, because when the wheat came in and they turned it to flour, you know, the wheat would come in sacks, and it would go out in I'm not sure if they used softwood or hardwood barrels. Oak is more for wine. They might have used softwood barrels, seeing as softwood is very prevalent here in Canada, grows quickly. Look at all the manner of old and antique planes. All the different types of machinery for hand cutting your angles on your pieces for your oak barrels. Very, very interesting. Old different shapes of a multitude of different draw knives. Very, very cool. So yeah, go check out Sean's World. Nice guy doing doing his thing over in France. Very, very interesting and enjoyable channel to watch. This here is a big bandsaw. I think we were looking at it from the other side. See, it's he's got it braced up over to the ceiling there, probably so it doesn't vibrate so much. But you can see the big wheel up top that runs the saw blade itself. As you can see, maybe here you can see that saw blade runs all the way down and down into another wheel there. And I don't see where the drive system is for that, but oh, it's down here. It runs up through that belt chase there. Got it protected, I guess, so that no one gets their hands into it or whatever. But it's very, very cool that this place still exists. They're still grinding their own wheat here, making their own flour, still woodworking with a water-operated, water-driven devices, which is, I think that's fantastic, you know. Definitely a part of our heritage. Now, one of the other videos I did about this place, I did 2 others, and I think they were called Taking a Trip into History, maybe. I had a comment from one of my subscribers mentioning that their grandfather had owned this mill up until about 1950, which is very, very cool, you know. So it's a direct part of our local history and our local heritage. So I thought I would come out and just show you guys and gals. Look at some of those old broad axes. Absolutely lovely. I thought I'd take a trip out and show you guys and gals just some of the interesting little bit of history that's to be found. All manner of different planes. There's shelves and shelves of them here, as you can see. Yeah, so I thought I'd take you guys out for a little run today. It's a dreary day. It's damp and miserable outside. It's about 15 degrees Celsius, which will be about 58 for our American brothers and sisters. Which is a little cool. You know, it's starting to get cool. It's a dreary autumn day, so I thought what better to do than make an indoor film for you guys and gals to enjoy, and show you a bit of our local history and sort of how this mill operates, and you know, just the interest in it being you know, very, very cool that it's still water operated and one of the oldest operating mills in Canada. So there you are, guys and gals. With that, I hope everyone's well and safe, has a very enjoyable rest of their day. Stay warm and dry if you're outdoors doing things, and be well. This is going to be North Shore. Out for now.